When creating your brand identity, you need some way to showcase, at least online, that you have some type of digital presence, right? And in order to do that, the best way to do that is to have a website. And one of the best platforms I've found for what I do is Wix.com. Now, Wix.com is a platform that you can create your website from scratch. You don't need any coding. It's really a drag and drop platform where you just grab what you need and then place it on your web page, design it however you need to. You can use color themes, different templates, fonts, add pictures, videos, all different types of things. And I use Wix.com for all my websites. I started using Wix. Now, I have used WordPress in the past, but I found so when you're thinking about websites, right? Most businesses go with WordPress. It's been around the longest. Again, you can build everything from scratch. And when you're building these things from scratch, you're using different, apps in WordPress where you're downloading, they're called different plugins, right? So you're plugging in all these different things to make your website work. But by the time you're done with all the plugins that you need, sometimes you could be spending hundreds of dollars a month just on the basics, right? But with Wix, everything's pretty much bundled. And then you can add different features by downloading different apps to plug into your website, but the cost is going to be a little bit cheaper, a little bit easier to manage. And again, with WordPress, the bill, you might get billed for Elementor today, and then 2 days later you get billed for another plugin, and then 2 days later you get billed for another plugin. So there's a lot of tracking that you need to do when you're building on WordPress versus on Wix. Yes, there's definitely going to be, depending on what you're adding to your site, there's going to be different apps that you might have to track, but the way that they set it up, they try to have everything going. You have more control over when your bill happens. So I like that feature with Wix, and I also like the fact that it's very easy to drag and drop. So I've been using Wix for for all of my businesses, and so I want to give you the reason why I chose Wix again, and then why, even if you don't choose Wix, why having a website is very beneficial to your brand identity, okay? Especially online. When you're online now is like if you don't have an online presence for your business, you are losing out on so much revenue, so many leads, so many customers. People don't know you. The fastest way for people to get to know your business and what you have to offer is by having an online presence, okay? Even if you don't have any social media in place, I would say you need to have at least a website. The website, the purpose of a website is to house, it's like a hub, right? It's a hub for everything that you offer. It's like like a menu, right? You go to a restaurant, and when you sit down at the table, right, you open up the menu and it tells you exactly what they offer, right? We've got this, we've got that, we've got this, we've got that, okay? Your website is very similar to a menu. You're going to have like an about page that talks about what your business is about. You have maybe what your products are, right? And people can shop it. You might have like a blog. You might have videos. Your website just showcases everything that you do, everything that you have, and then links people to tap into those things, right? So say on my website, I do have a section where it says, subscribe to my YouTube channel. So when they click that button, it takes them right to YouTube and they can subscribe to the channel, right? But it starts from the website. They go to the website, they see everything. So not only are they seeing that I have a jewelry store, I do these events, and I do brand impact coaching. Okay, they see all that stuff, but now I have links that show, okay, if you want an impact hot seat, click this link. If you want to shop the jewelry, click this link, right? It's just a hub for everything that you offer. And by doing that, it gives your customer or your audience a chance to just get a general idea of what your business is about, right? So even if you don't choose Wix.com, there are definitely other platforms that you can choose. GoDaddy, okay, that one's another popular one. Very similar to Wix, where they give you templates and then you can drag and drop. But it's, in my opinion, a little bit more limited than Wix.com is as far as the features that they offer. You can also use Shopify if you have, products, physical products for a store, like a storefront. Shopify is really good. They also have a drop shipping program. So, there's different places, different platforms that you can use to just create a online presence, a long online hub for your business. And I would do some research, check into it, do a little Google search, and just ask Google, what website platforms are out there that I can drag and drop, right? If you want to create your own website, that's probably the easiest route to go. We can drag and drop the pieces that you need. Or if you want to go the WordPress route, or if you want to go where you're doing coding or something like that, you can train yourself by watching YouTube videos or, investing in books that will teach you how to do that. But as far as the easiest route to go, again, you can choose platforms like GoDaddy, Shopify, or Wix.com, and you can choose templates and just dive right in. Some of them are already done for you. All you really need to do is just change your color pattern or your font, but you don't really have to do much. Or you can dive in and start from complete scratch, a blank page, and just put what you need in order. It's up to you, friend. So go ahead and, do a little research, see, what works for you. And if you already have a website, drop it in the comments, right? Drop it in the comments. I would love to check it out, see what you have to offer. And, I might even mention it or feature it on an upcoming video. So share your website. Let us know what your business is about, what you have to offer. And if you don't have a website, it's cool. Just go ahead and drop in the comments what your business is about. And still, just let us know how you're doing with your journey on your brand identity online, as far as, you're still looking, you're still shopping around. So maybe I can help you, point you in the right direction as to where you can go to start your website and get it running. All right. All right, friend, I appreciate you. Till next time, stay bright, stay beautiful, and keep on smiling. Later, Gator. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, then like and subscribe to support Brand Impact 365 with LaMorvielle. And if you are struggling with your brand impact, then watch the next video.